Hi guys, it is Margie from Reclaimed by Ramsey, and I am so excited to have you back here. I know that it has been a while since I have made a video, but we have been working on our house remodel. We had 3 markets this year inside our 5,000 square foot barn, and we had a new grandbaby. So life has been really good. But one of the things I have to share with you today is, I don't know if any of you have seen, I will post some pictures up above of some Pinterest inspired decor that is all for Christmas, that is all about the Scottish tartan. And my husband, who I lovingly refer to as the junk hunk, is Scottish. He's not from Scotland, so he doesn't have that sexy voice thing going on, but he's still handsome and looks great in a kilt. Anyway, so we are really trying to incorporate a lot of the tartan plaid into our Christmas decor this year, since I have absolutely fallen in love with it. Well, it can get very pricey to collect some of the things that you need to build from. And so I wanted to show you what you can do with some simple things that you have maybe laying around your house to add this on a... So guys, these are a few of the things that I have picked up in order to make a beautiful display on my back counter. But obviously, which I'm going to show you my counter, even though it is a mess right now, but I'm going to show you that not all YouTubers have their house looking perfect at every moment. So I have this back counter that we put in, and it's pretty large, and so I'm going to need a lot of things on it. So these are the plaids that I'm going for, and I've picked up some thermoses, I've picked up some lanterns, and I'm trying to mix and match the different patterns. I got a little lunchbox here, and so I want to add those things in. But guys, let me just tell you, these things are very pricey. This alone was upwards of $45. So it can get pricey really fast to be able to put together a large display. So I am going to show you some ways that you can get this look for a fraction of the price. Now that you've seen the kind of look that I'm going for, I want to show you some household items that you might have, or things that you can pick up relatively inexpensively at the thrift store, and then how you can make them over to get that same Scottish tartan plaid look. The first thing you can look for is, I find these plain thermoses, and they don't have to be functional, they're just for looks. But I find these a lot at the thrift stores for just a few dollars. So rather than paying $25, which is what I paid for one of the thermoses, you can buy one that's a few dollars, and I'll show you some tricks of what you can do with it to make it fit the tartan decor. Okay, for this next part, I have cut this to the size of my thermos, and I am not even going, I just want to show you guys how realistic this looks. Now I can always go back and decoupage this on if I want this to be permanent, but I'm not positive if I want it to be permanent or not. So I am simply going to, I sized this so that right below the cap here, I could get a nice even line, and then I am literally, guys, I'm just using Scotch tape. I mean, if you can wrap a present, you can do this craft. I hesitate to even say it's a craft because it's a decorating hack, I guess. Because when I show you how nice this looks, I mean, can you really tell the difference between this one that I paid $25 for or this one that I paid $3 for? Okay, this next one is using fabric, and this is actually a napkin, a cloth napkin from Target. I will put the link in if I can remember how to do that. And I simply folded it in half because I already used it for another, I already cut this up to use for a different craft. Okay, and I have measured, and I am just gonna cut this up. And I've doubled mine over, mostly just because I'm too lazy to go measure something else out. But I also wanted to leave this as large as possible because I make some fabric trees, which I will show you guys at the end. And then again, you can either hot glue this, or you can just take some twine, which twine is my go-to. It is the hot glue of yesteryear. And you just want to put it underneath here. Okay. You want to make sure that this is straight, and I'm going to use my end that is finished, my finished end. Not that anyone's going to be seeing that. And I am literally just going to tie it on here. And it's going to look so cute. And like I said, if you have several of them, it really makes a statement. If you have them coming out of either a basket or a crock, or as I said before, a glass jar. And I'm just going to do the same thing on the other end. And you could add a little hang tag to this. Coincidentally too, this would make a lovely gift if you wanted to put the hand towel on here and add a little, maybe a recipe for your best pie dough or your best rolled cookie dough. And look how dark. Okay, now book stacks are all the rage this year, and so you could paint a couple of these books, paint one red, one green, one black, but today I am going to just be covering this book with the paper. And if you're my age, which is pretty old, then you remember the book covers back in the day that you had to put on the books before everybody had computers. And so I'm just going to crease that along the line. I'm going to see where my book is here so that I get a nice crease on the other one. Okay. And it is so simple, guys. And this is like faux decorating, right? This is poor people decorating. What you're going to simply do is you're going to take this. You want to make sure that you have it lined up. There's lines on the paper, so it's not real hard to do. And then you're simply going to fold it over, make your crease, okay? And then you're going to go in the back cover, okay? And fold it over and make your crease. Now, at this point, you have a functional book. You could stack these, and I have to look to see where my other ones are. I'll show you in the picture because I have sold a bunch of these. Now, when I did it for selling, I did go ahead and hot glue to the book, but you don't have to. You can simply tape it. You can actually leave it like this. You can certainly get your handy dandy twine and just come in here and tie it off. And what about doing something like this in your kids' room with maybe you have little kids and you want Disney character wrapping paper. Very, very simple to do. Now, you can embellish it by adding a simple little tag like this, the Let It Snow tag from Walmart. It's really adorable. You can add anything you want. You could put florals on here. you know, or you could just leave it as it is, but I think that it will look really cute in my display, which I hope you stick around to see at the end. So now I'm just going to get the back counter all cleared off, and hopefully you guys will like how it all turned out. I'm really happy with it, and I think you will be too, and I hope you'll give me a thumbs up and a comment.